Electrolytes are those substances which when dissolved in water undergoes dissociation and split into ions. Compounds are classified into two types: simple compounds and addition compounds. Simple compounds are those compounds which when dissolved in the water in its aqueous solution, they split into its ions, respective ions, all its ions. So I will write first one are simple compounds. Simple compounds, they are also called as single salts. Single salts. Single salts means, for example, we talk about KCl, NaCl, potassium iodide, KCN, potassium cyanide, sodium sulfate, etc. Such type of salts, when dissolved in aqueous solution, they split into all its ions. All the ions are splitted. Such compounds are called as simple compounds or single salts. For example, KCl when dissolved in water, it dissociates into K positive ion and Cl negative. Likewise, sodium chloride when dissolved in water, it dissociates into sodium ion and chloride ion. Similarly, potassium iodide when dissolved in water split into its own ions, positive ions, K positive ions and I negative ions. This potassium cyanide KCN when dissolved in water dissociates into potassium ions and cyanide ion. Similarly, sodium sulfate in aqueous solution gives two ions of sodium and one ion of sulfate. Now another category of the compounds are the addition compounds. Addition compounds, or also called as molecular compounds. Molecular compounds, those compounds which are formed by the addition of saturated solution of two or more different salts are called as addition compounds. So let us write the definition. Those compounds which are formed by the addition of saturated salts, saturated solution of two or more salts of two or more salts are called as addition compounds. Addition compounds. So why addition compound? Because these are formed by the addition of two single salts. These compounds, addition compounds, are further categorized into two types. Let us understand with the help of one example. If you take aluminum sulfate crystals and dissolve in water, stir it properly and prepare the aqueous solution of aluminum sulfate. Likewise, if we take the crystals of potassium sulfate and add in water and prepare its saturated solution, on dissolving the two solution in water, on dissolving the two solutions and after recrystallization, the crystals which are obtained are the crystals of K2SO4 dot Al2SO4 whole thrice dot 24H2O. This is a well-known compound. Yes, what is the name? Yes, it is potash alum. Potash alum. This is potash alum. And on dissolving potash alum, the aqueous solution of potash alum furnishes 2 ions of potassium, 2 ions of aluminium and how many sulfate ions? 3 and 1, 4. 4 ions of sulfate. So overall, how many ions? 8 ions. 8 ions are provided by the solution. Another example of the addition compound is FeSO4 dot NH4 whole twice SO4 dot 6H2O. The name of the compound is more salt. It is also called as ferrous ammonium sulfate. Now, on dissolving this salt in water, it furnishes 1 ion of ferrous, 2 ions of ammonium and 1 and 1, 2 ions of sulfate. So overall 5 ions are dissociated by this solution, aqueous solution of more salt. Now this category of addition compound, which involves the addition of 2 single salts, which on dissociation in water furnishes simpler ions of 2 single salts are formed on dissociation. Such type of salts are called as double salts. एडिशन कंपाउंड की इस कैटेगरी को हम डबल सॉल्ट्स बोलते हैं, जिसमें एक्वा सॉल्यूशन जो सॉल्ट होते हैं इसके एक्वा सॉल्यूशन सिंपलर आयंस देते हैं, सिंपलर आयंस। double salts. And why these addition compounds are called double salts? Because when these salts dissolved in water, they furnishes simple ions of single salts. Another category of addition compounds are called as I will write here. Are called as complex salts. Another category of addition compounds are complex salts. Those salts यानी कि ये एडिशन कंपाउंड्स डबल सॉल्ट्स की तरह सिंपल आयंस नहीं देते. ऑब्वियसली ऐसे कंपाउंड सिंपल आयंस नहीं देते हैं, बल्कि अपने एक्वा सॉल्यूशन में ऐसे सॉल्ट्स कॉम्प्लेक्स आयन देते हैं. टेक द क्रिस्टल्स ऑफ पोटेशियम साइनाइड in water, stir it properly and prepare its saturated solution in the container. On the other hand, take some crystals of ferrous cyanide in water, prepare its aqueous solution, add both the solutions, and after further recrystallization, the crystals of potassium ferrocyanide is obtained. Potassium ferrocyanide is obtained this time. This is potassium ferrocyanide. This is a well-known complex salt, one example of complex salt. And when such salts are dissolved in water, these salts furnishes four positive ions of potassium. These positive ions of potassium are simple cation. This is a simple cation, or we can say simple ion only. Simple ion. Another component that we expect is ferrous ion and cyanide ion. We are expecting to get ferrous ion. Also, we are expecting to get cyanide ion. But this time, we are not able to obtain ferrous ion and cyanide ion separately. But we will obtain ferrous and cyanide ion together as a complete unit, as in the form of a complex ion. It is obtained in this form: FeCN whole 6 4 negative. It is obtained in the form of a complex ion. So I think it is clear now why these compounds are called as complex salts, because when these salts, when dissolved in water, furnishes at least one complex ion. So such addition compounds are called as complex salts, although they are formed by the addition of two simple salts. Now one more example. And why these compounds are called as complex salts? Because in such kind of salts, at least there is formation of one complex unit. At least one complex unit is formed in such kind of addition compounds. These complex salts are also known as coordination compounds, because there is a formation of coordinate bond in such kind of complex salts. कॉम्प्लेक्स सॉल्ट्स में कोऑर्डिनेशन बॉन्ड फॉर्मेशन होता है, इसलिए हम कॉम्प्लेक्स सॉल्ट्स को ही कोऑर्डिनेशन कंपाउंड्स बोलते हैं. सो आई एम राइटिंग हियर these are also called as coordination compounds. Coordination compounds. And this point will be more clear in the next lecture. Compounds or complex compounds are further of 4 types. Types of complex compounds. Complex compounds or complex salts or coordination compounds, all these terms are same. Cationic complex compounds. Complex compounds. One example is AgNH3 whole twice, Cl. This is one example of complex cationic complex compound. When this compound is dissolved in water, it dissociates into one unit of AgNH3 whole twice and one unit of Cl negative. This time we will not get the silver ion and ammonium ion. We will get AgNH3 whole twice as a complete complex unit. So AgNH3 whole twice square bracket positive and Cl negative. So we are getting a complex unit of AgNH3 whole twice. It is a complex cation, and we got simple anion. So it is clear why these are called as complex cationic complex compounds, because we got cation in the form of a complex. Another category is anionic complex compound. Anionic complex compounds. Obviously, those compounds which, when dissolved in water, furnishes a unit of anion, a complex unit of anion this time. One well-known example is K4FeCN6, potassium ferrocyanide. When its aqueous solution, when we dissolve this salt in water, we got 4 unit of positive ion, which is a simple cation, and FeCN6 4 negative, which is a complex anion. 4K positive and FeCN6 4 negative. This is a simple cation and complex anion. So this is another category. complex anion. Anion is complex this time. The third category of such compounds is ionic complex compounds. Ionic complex compounds. Those compounds when dissolved in water furnishes cation and anion in the form of a complex. Means this time we'll get complex cation, a complex cation and a complex anion. Like one example is NiNH3 and PTCl4 is one example. When it is dissolved in water, its aqueous solution provides NiNH3 and PTCl4 2 negative. This time we are getting complex cation and complex anion. And complex anion. You are getting two complex units. Hence we call it ionic complexes. In the fourth category, shall I write here? Fourth category is neutral complexes, neutral complex compounds. Neutral complex compounds those compounds which when dissolved in water, the aqueous solution of such salts do not furnish any kind of ion. Means such compounds are non-electrolytic compounds. It will be more clear when I write the example. PTNH3 whole twice Cl2. Everything in square bracket. Such type of compounds when dissolved in water do not give any ions. No ions are obtained. No ions are obtained in water. Such compounds are actually non-electrolytic in nature. These are non-electrolytic compounds. Non-electrolytic compounds. They do not dissociate in water. Everything, all the things, Cl negative, NH3 1 positive, non-electrolytic compounds. Next class we will talk about the basic terms of the coordination chemistry.